Welcome back to Board Games Daddy. More DC Comics deck building content, and today we bring the first crossover pack, the Justice Society of America. I don't know what to say, it's another crossover pack, but this time they bring like the holds from 50s, 60s heroes. So I don't know what the Justice Society of America is. I've never read any comic book, but I can see that this is like the original Flash. But at the same time, I see here Hawkman, which looks like the regular Hawkman. So Hawkman did endure across time, and he continues to join the new heroes, the new Justice League, the modern one. There's also this guy that looks like a Shazam, and there's no Superman here. There's a Green Lantern here. That guy has a lantern, so is this like the old Lantern? I don't know if this was the original Green Lantern, even on the comics, then evolved into what we see today, or if they are just trying to come up with an original one, or just specifically for this story. Okay. 7 new playable characters, 7, so that's more than typically. And okay, let's see who they are. Let's see if we can learn more about the Justice Society of America. So even the name, the Justice Society. So we have the Justice League, and they created the Justice Society of America. So is this like something that disappeared and gave place to the Justice League as we know today? No. Unfortunately, I don't know. But this is an interesting stuff because it's like an origin story or prequel story from what we have today. It reminds me a bit of Watchmen, because on Watchmen the heroes were not they dressed up like old people, old style, so it looks like it. These crossover packs allow you to change and the same thing with these new strategies, the same thing. The new supervillains, all classic foes, will add new dangers to the always painful and predictable first appearance attacks. Okay, specific cards clarification. Okay, so let's see who these guys are. Mr. Terrific. He's Mr. Terrific, but he's a superhero. So the guy controls metal balls. Is that so? And he looks like a skull, and he has his ears blocked by another thing. Once during each of your turns, you may discard a punch. If you do, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1 equipment, and put the rest back in any order. So this guy works with equipments. Okay, so the Wildcat. This is the Black Panther ripoff here. First time you play a punch during each of your turns, if you have played the hero this turn, draw a card. If you have played the villain, draw a card. Okay, so this guy works for both sides. Jay Garrick. So the original Flash that used the dog's plate on his hat. When a card tells you to draw 1 more card, before drawing, reveal the top card of your deck, and you may discard it. Okay, so you can see if you like the card or not. Alan Scott. Okay, so the original Green Lantern looks like a magician. Magician mixed with Zorro. It's Count Dracula fused with Zorro and Flash Gordon because of the red shirt. Each time you play a different superhero during the turn, superpower, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card is 0, draw it. So if it's a starter deck card, you can have it for free. So this guy invests on super cards. And Dr. Fate. So I don't understand why Dr. Fate is here, because clearly Dr. Fate doesn't have the same card, the same artwork as the others. I don't see Dr. Fate here. Where's Dr. Fate? Is this guy with a metal helmet here? It looks like a metal helmet. This guy here. And I don't understand. I know this is an old guy, probably belonged to the Justice Society, but he looks like the modern artwork. Wow! And you have now the Supergirl. She doesn't look like old. character, but each time you play a different superpower during your turn, put a punch from your discard into your hand. Okay, so she punches back. Wow. Well, I'm gonna spend a few seconds just appreciating here the, the punches that she is showing. And the Star Girl. Oh, the Star Girl comes with a cyborg attached, or when you play defense cards to avoid an attack, you may draw a card and then discard a card. Okay, Star Girl. So she has a staff. We can see her, but we don't see the cyborg robot here. Is she controlling also that mechanized thing? And Mr. Terrific. So yeah, the 7 powers, 7 characters. And now let's go into trying not to destroy the card in the corner. I don't see the easy opener this time. Okay. There we go. Ready. Let's just up the focus here. The hourglass. Look at the artwork. It's really looking good. That's Wonder Woman there. And I see a D guy here. Who's this D guy? I'm sure there must be a comic for all these things. There's a ninja guy here. The one that looks like a Batman character. The one with the helmet. Choose another card. Okay, so I won't read all of them. I just appreciate. Okay, there's the guy with the spheres. The T spheres. Okay, this should be an interesting comic. Liberty Bell. Wow, look at the clothing. It looks like very old-fashioned, very normal-like. And even the belt. I have a belt like this at home. The Liberty Bell. Dr. Midnight. Wow, this is clearly the Batman-looking character here. Knight, belt, cowl. Citizen Steel. Wow. So cool. All made of metal, so is this the strong guy? Monument Point. And they got attacked there. And that's the Flash guy right there. Being attacked. Girl Power. Okay, so she is ripping apart a robot. So this is a Superman character, right? Mystic Bolts. This is a Doctor Strange character. And then the bad guy, Sight. Guy with a sword. Perdegaton. Guy with a hammer and a sizzle. And he has the D. So the D guys look like a group of enemies. Because he's the second guy with the D. This guy has a band there. Solomon Grundy. Okay, so now we are on the supervillains that we need to fight. Supervillain, right? Yeah. So these are the bad guys to face. So Solomon Grundy is already that old. Mordru the Merciless. Mordru. I heard about this guy, Mordru. Icicle. Iceman. Villain. Cobra. Directly from G.I. Joe to here. Ultra-Humanite. Monkey. Looks like a monkey guy. Gentleman's Ghost. What the hell? The Invisible Man. Eclipso. Clearly an alien that comes to Earth to do bad stuff. And the most terrible of all of them, wow, is this guy, Gok. Wow. Look at the size of him. It's like a metallic creature with some kind of thing in his head that makes him look like a god or something. And he's Is that Superman there? Superman, Hawkman. But there's also Stargirl here, the Green Lantern, another guy. So I guess Superman is also making a visit here to these guys. So I would love to read all of these comics. And there's the red hair here. There was a red-haired girl here. This one. Yeah. Gawk. Wow. So cool. I completely lose myself on all these things, and I hope you also appreciate that. And if you are into DC building content, I invite you to then check my channel. I have a playlist full of unboxings from all the whole collection, and I'm still looking for more. And I hope you enjoy. Subscribe, leave a like, share with friends, and please continue to be part of this community. Thank you very much. Goodbye.